it is very frustrating seeing feathers like this, because this means that one of my birds got picked off. Either, fox or a hawk, actually. There was a hawk that was hanging out. Did you just drive up with me from the barn? So seeing feathers like this, I hate to always be about crunching numbers, but all I see when I see a dead animal like this is my $25, $30 that it cost me to raise this laying hen from day-old chick to laying, and it's really frustrating. I've got 2 livestock guardian dogs, I've got poultry netting, but my birds keep flying over the poultry netting and getting out of the field so the dogs can't protect them. So today I am clipping wings so that they are forced to stay inside. All right, clipping wing feathers today, and I'm trying to see if I can stand my phone up without a tripod. All right, so here is our lovely willing participant. When I clip feathers, it's only just the feathers. It's not actually any tissue, any bone, any tissue, anything like that. So if you can see in this wing, you might be able to see these little tiny short feathers right here that end right here along my finger, and then all of these wing feathers. So we are going to trim right along those little feathers. So you can see it on the underside too. See if I can get the light right along here. So I push the little girl right here, open the wing up, and I'm just following the short feathers right along, cutting all the long feathers off. Oh, stop it. It doesn't hurt at all. She just doesn't like being held. And there you go. So why I don't do 2 wings. Well, you need to go out. All right. Why I don't do 2 wings is because if you clip both wings, then they can learn to just flap faster and they can still kind of get that balance. Whereas if you just clip 1 wing, they can't stay balanced, and it's like flying a plane with 1 wing. So clip right along there, and unlike the other one, I'm trying to throw them out the door. When I do, I know how many I've done. Come here, you. So sometimes they're feisty. Oh, just relax. Just relax. Listen. Calm down. Calm down. So the only reason I'm doing this, I normally like to keep their wings intact because it gives them a better defense to be able to get away from predators, but I'm having predators get them anyway. The reason that the predators are getting the hens is because flying out of the fence and my dogs can't protect them. So this is going to keep them inside their little area. They still will be rotated around. They still will be getting fresh grass every single day. The only difference is I determine where they go. Now I'm covered in poop. I determine where they go, where they stay, versus them just completely free ranging and going all around the woods, and they're getting eaten. So it's gonna make it a little bit more work for me ultimately, because I have to keep up on diligently moving their pen every couple days, as opposed to them just being able to jump out of their hen house in the morning and go wherever the heck they want. I need to make sure that they get the proper amount of grass and fresh forages and stuff. So I'll be moving them more regularly, but I won't be losing, a valuable bird. So, all right, who's next? You look like a willing participant. All right, so again, I'm gonna find the line of short little feathers, follow along that line. There we go. How about you? You're big, so let me just relax. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, you stand up here, baby. Okey-dokey. also like to do only their right wing. I like to keep it consistent so that way when I go back to check and see whose wings have been clipped, it's typically pretty easy, but they grow back and it's nice to just be able to pull out their right wing and say, oh, it's been clipped. Another really easy way of doing this is doing this at night with a headlamp, because then they can't see you as well and they can't get away. Definitely make sure that they're standing still, because if they're flapping around, it's a lot easier for them to, for you to miss their feathers. Stop. Just calm down. I'm going to show you. When I spread these feathers out, this wing out, you can see the line of short feathers and then the line of actual flight feathers. So I'm going to follow that line of short feathers all the way up.